What is up YouTube, it is Matty and this is another cleanup episode we're going to show today, and yes, it's the war versus Emphatic Fury versus Emphatic Elite, so we've got some good videos to show. I'm excited to go through it all. So yeah, the attack I want to show is versus Savoni. Now if you don't know, Savoni is also called Venaris, quite a famous member of ours actually, so yeah, he's been around a long time and he's a very good base designer. So what I wanted to do was use him as a great example of a cleanup attack, of an attack quite similar, just done quite very differently really, and bringing different results home. And yeah, this series is all about sort of watching, learning, amending, and then 3-starring ultimately. So it's on a very sort of tough base design. If you have a look at that, you know, it's not an easy base to take down. It's quite messes with your head quite a lot actually when you start trying to break it down and think how you're going to do it, and takes a lot of Van sort of strategies in of, you know, the off-centered queen to try and force a hand where they can't take an air defense down, and yeah, I think the biggest, well, this base has got a flaw, or it was found by JC, let's put it that way, because he's the one that cleaned it up. So let's watch Mad's attack and sort of analyse it and see what he did and where he went wrong, and see if we can sort of pick it apart a little bit. So Mad starts out the raid quite nicely with 2 loons on the arch tower and a single loon on the mortar, which were nice trades actually. 3 loons spent, 2 loons down, 2 loons to do it. 2 loons on the cannon here, kind of pointless, really. I don't think it's quite needed. And then some hogs in to get the CC lure. So quite expensive start to the raid. He's got 20 hogs left now, and that's going to need to carry him through basically the rest of the base. He's going to pull up north and he's going to go through the queen platform straight down. Again, was this the best route? Not particularly, because there's no real giant bombs you're going to sort of eliminate en route to if you go in that way. So you can see golem down. He's got, the one golem he had was sort of caught out by a Tesla, which is right unlucky, or he just didn't expect it. So it's pulled the golem away and allowed the king and queen to sort of start immediately running into trouble. His king's already dead. Queen's now sort of might start to get targeted. Luckily the enemy queen did go down, and now we're starting to hog. So a couple of hogs down early doors to start taking, moving around the base. Not much. A couple of the hogs have died already. You needed to use a heal spell quite early doors. Spring traps wrecking some of the hogs, and it's just not the best start so far. And the hogs all the way at the top were kind of I don't know, they were sort of almost left to die because of the Tesla and the arch tower just weaning it away and taking them down. The other hogs down the bottom, he's used all his heal spells now, and the giant bombs just completely caught him off guard. So the attack just sort of fell apart. There's no real hogs left to do any damage. Soon all the defences are going to be shooting the queen and king. He's racking up a high percent because of all the wizards and all the external buildings, but you've got 2 Teslas alive, sorry, 2 Expos alive, and an arch tower. So they're just going to absolutely pummel the queen, and she's got no chance. And yeah, it just ran short, the raid did. So from what was, it's a decent enough attempt. I don't think the amount of thought that went into the base needed to be applied to the attack. And I know that Mad isn't in Elite's normal roster, so he just doesn't have that experience in war to really stand a chance against a base like this. So what I'm going to show now is the cleanup raid that was done on it, which was expertly done by JC, I must say, and he really took note of where all the traps were. And you'll notice that when as he's healing all the giant bomb spots, he's tripping the double giant bomb. He's taken a couple of elements of the original raid, because he's clearly watched it, thought, yes, I like that bit. So like the start, exactly the same start actually, 2 loons on the arch tower and 1 loon on the mortar, but what he does differently, I think, is he drops an extra loon on the mortar down the bottom right. You'll see there, look, and that's to stop his witches getting targeted. Now the golem's already going down, 3 loons taking down that mortar there, and he's already sort of funneling in. So that golem's taking a little bit of a beating, but his second golem's coming in to reinforce it now. So watch what he does. Witches down. So what he's actually going to do, which is the new sort of strategy that we're trialing and testing out, is raging the kill squad, raging witches instead of using a lightning on the kill squad. So watch this. Jump spell in, rage spell down, golems in, and now watch how much they wreck of the base. It's crazy. Witches doing all the distracting, queen's taking down the loons nice and quickly. Already giant and a couple of hogs at the top to take down that the Tesla, which was being annoying, but the fact he's taken in those hogs from the very top of the base was a nice little touch. Kept them alive with the heal spell as well. And look, just look at the patience and how he's slowly, already the double giant bomb's gone, how he's slowly adding to his hog army, watching them very carefully, keeping them alive, keeping them healed as much as he can. Unfortunately got hit with a spring trap there, which caught him out a little bit. But still, he's just reinforcing that pack of hogs as they move through the base. And now the final lot are in. Giant down to distract. 4 hogs split off. 1 to go to one set of the wizard tower, and the others to come in from the bottom and go to the air defense and the other wizard tower. The other group of hogs have caught up. Queen's still alive because she's been perfectly moving through the base. Still got an ability, I'll add. Still full health, hasn't been touched. And that shows the class of this raid. It really does. It's absolutely brilliant on a base that wasn't easy, required quite a bit of thought, but just the thing I love about JC, when he used to be in the clan, he's obviously took a big break. You haven't seen him in many of my videos for a long time because he did take a break. It's just the professionalism, almost the calmness in raid of he knows exactly what he's going to drop when he's going to drop it. And he doesn't panic if things go wrong, but it's easy for things not to go wrong on a cleanup because you know where everything is, or you know where most things are. And the guesswork that was left on the base, on this base, wasn't that much, but it's just the calmness and the whole delivery of it, and it was an amazing cleanup attack. So I'm really happy that this is the episode. This video, I made this video specifically on this attack. Because Savoni, he's a great base designer, or Van, he's a great base designer, and JC's a great attacker, and when the two came together, it's already shown that this is a class, this was a class war, it really was. Anyway, as always, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.